Creating polyrhythms in PolyNome is extremely simple. Tap on the menu button and choose the polyrhythm option, and then set the rate that you want to create a polyrhythm for. Let's do 5 against 4. And then you have options for auto time signature and grid, which we'll cover in a moment. But for a basic polyrhythm, just tap create, and a new preset called polyrhythm will be created and added to the library. This has some default sounds and automatically adds counting to the polyrhythm. We created a 5/4 polyrhythm, so the time signature was set to 4/4, and 5 notes were put in the space of that. By default, the voice counting will be audible for sequencer 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can change this in the mixer.
5, 1, 2.
If you want to visualize the polyrhythm, tap on Master and locate the rates fader and turn this up, and you have different modes to give different visualizations. If you want to understand how a polyrhythm is figured out, go to the polyrhythm menu and turn grid on. This shows you how to create a 5/4 polyrhythm. The 4 is divided into quintuplets and every 4th note is accented. The accents in sequencer 2 align with the notes in sequencer 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you want to create a 3-way polyrhythm, go to the polyrhythm page, turn time signature auto off, and use the time signature for the 3rd rate. So if we wanted 5/4/3, we would use 3 in the time signature. Now we have 5/3/4, 4/3/4, and the metronome fader for beat 1 is giving us the 3. Let's mute the voice counting of sequencer 1, and this is what a 5/4/3 polyrhythm sounds like. If you wish to use different sounds for the polyrhythms, you can tap and go to the sound picker. Let's use a snare. I'm going to set the H to snare. The H sound is the default sound that is used when nothing else is assigned. In this instance, the L is being used for the voice counting. So now we have a snare in sequencer 1. And if we save the changes here, when you create a new polyrhythm, that snare sound will be used.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Every time you create a polyrhythm, this default polyrhythm preset will be overwritten. If you want to save it, click on the disk menu and save as something else. So that's creating polyrhythms in PolyNome.